So I'd like to think I'm a pretty well-read guy. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of things. I'm also a pretty resourceful guy. So when a question pops up into my mind, I'm usually within seconds already searching that bitch up. I'm looking for an answer, baby. However, there is a question that my mind is wrestling with. You know what I'm saying? My brain is in a figure four headlock at the hands of the question that is, why is the crease of your ass outside for so many seconds? It is a mystery. If it's one thing that me and a nigga with his ass crack out cannot relate on, is having our ass cracks out. I can't relate for the most part. I've had 2 B-crack mishaps in my entire human experience. Mishap number 1, my dad was driving and I was in the passenger seat. Now the year is 2014 and I'm in the prime of the episode of my lifetime where I was a motherfucking gangster. Pretty much. I was 100% sure I was the lost member of G Unit just waiting to be discovered. You know, my big break in my 15-year-old mind was me on my way to school, dressed sick as shit, and then a black tinted out Escalade pulls up, back door opens, it's 50 Cent with my contract. I sign it, I get in the Escalade. I didn't even tell my parents, nigga, I'm in G Unit. So I was that G. Now, as a big fan of G Unit, I strictly wore my pants BMP 247 style, which of course is an abbreviation for below my penis. All day, all week, baby. You know what I'm saying? That was it. There was no other option. However, to my credit, I would pair the saggy pants with a big saggy hoodie that was big enough to fit an adult elephant. So it was a big sweater. It blocks out the B crease. It blocks out my meat. However, I got hot in the whip, removed the hoodie, and now I'm left with a stay-at-home shirt. It was one of them shirts you had for a very long time, and they're not optimal for being G and shit. Now, as an individual with high ass crack awareness, I was dreading getting out the vehicle, because I could feel that my pants and my boxers were riding alarmingly low. My B crease alarm is ringing in my ears, baby. Why don't you just pull your pants up into it? I was holding 3 bags of Burger King and a drink tray. As we get to the destination, I'm hoping for the best. I hop out the whip. Cool. My 15-year-old ass crack hops out the whip as well. Nah. My dad makes a comment. I'm embarrassed. I immediately lose the G status I had in my head. Now, mishap number 2, I did a layup with a water bottle in my pocket. I would highly advise against doing that. If you're planning on hitting any layups and shit, I'd advise you put the fucking water bottle not in your pocket. Now, besides being very uncomfortable for a young man, both instances had a very key similarity. 1 second reveal. 1 second reveal, baby. That's it. If you so much as catch a 3 millisecond peek at my ass crack, book a flight to Vegas, put down 80 G's, come home with $1.7 million. It's your lucky day. You can wish upon a shooting star, or you can wish upon my hairy ass. Either way, this shit gonna come true. Other people, I don't really understand. 50 minutes go by, ass crack outside, me confused. Do not understand. Okay, so in an attempt to open up the dialogue and solve this question, I've broken the main question down into 5 sub-questions. Question number 1, hey, did you know the crease of your ass is outside right now? No? Get in the whip. We're going to the hospital. Get in the whip. How do you not know? This blows my mind. I know when my crack is out and react instant. I black out and all of a sudden my pants are at my chest. David Blaine could not pull off a stunt like that. That's where David Blaine draws the line. The producer for the David Blaine show asked this nigga, yo, think about his new trick where like your B crease, it pops out and then like within under 1 second, your pants are already pulled back up. David Blaine is gonna be like, I don't know about all that, my nigga. How about I just hold my breath underwater for 9 weeks? Question number 2, how do you not feel it? Your ass crack being up. It's a very reasonable follow-up question. The very fact that you cannot feel that 30% of your ass is outside makes me 100% certain of what I'm thankful for next Thanksgiving. The very sensitive nerve endings at the crescent at which my B cheeks meet. How do you not feel it? I am confused. The concealed B crease population is confused. I am certain that confusion itself was first discovered in 1802 when a nigga was bending down fixing his locomotive with his ass 35% out. Alright, his boy was like, yo, my man, you don't feel that? And then he says, feel what? And his boy was all like, hey, I don't know what's going on right now. This is new. How did you just not feel your ass being out in the open? Do you spread numbing cream? So if I suddenly pull your hat off from behind, do you go about your day? Or do you go, hey, where the fuck is my hat? So 10 to 14 years of school or one Google search to tell you that there are approximately 2 billion nerve endings in the human body. And 3+ seconds of me and your ass crack maintaining eye contact tells me that there are about 1.5 billion nerve endings in your body that do not work. Let's turn them on. Flick the switch because your ass is up. Everybody has to pretend they just got a text. This nigga's in the room on their Compass app, pretending that the trail to your asshole is not on display. Question number 3, how dare you? As in, how dare you just have your ass crack out on some chill shit? See, I'm a reasonable man. I understand there are some circumstances in which you cannot immediately pull your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're lifting a 1,400 pound glass table. Maybe you're stocking a bottom shelf with cement bricks. Maybe you're Ty Pennington and you're installing baseboards wearing low-rise jeans and the guy's coming home in like 10 minutes. That I understand. But when you're just straight chilling with 0 time-sensitive tasks, you can't do that. Well, I guess you can because people do that. But where are your morals? How dare you? Okay, who do you think you are? How dare you have any opinion about anybody else on earth with your ass crack out? When I was in primetime G mode, my pants were on the ultra sag. I acknowledge it. As mentioned, a very long hoodie or t-shirt will block my ass so things didn't get too personal. My grade 7 science teacher would have his ass crack out at least 3 times a week. 3 was surprising because normally it was around 12 to 13. To this day, I could produce a flawless painting of this nigga's B crease from memory. The amount of times he had that shit popping out in front of us young, innocent students. And he used to tell me, hey, how about you pull up your pants? How about you pull down your shirt? Question number 4 is, why have you not yet explored solutions? If this is a reoccurring issue for you, why are you not learning from this life lesson? Like I said, my B crease stay tucked, so I'm not an expert with this shit, but I do have a handful of solutions that you should try out. Suspenders, no sitting until you get home. If you drop some shit, leave it. Overalls, attach a Nest camera to your back so you can surveil your ass all day. Full body boxers, rock a Pinocchio, sand your ass down until you have no crack to expose. Question 5, what's up? What's up? It's not your fucking pants. Whatever is on your mind has to be so consuming that you are either completely unaware or completely okay with your breech B crease. Talk to me. What's up? What are you thinking about? Because it's not pulling your pants up. What is consuming 100% of your attention? You are 7 centimeters from being on Naked and Afraid. Why do you not know this? I remember this one time I was walking through a park and this dude had his ass cracked so far out that he might as well have just been sitting beside his pants, completely butt naked. It would have the exact same effect. His white hairy ass being advertised across the entire park. Now as I approached to walk by, I realized this guy must have been inside the pages of the book he was reading, because he was not inside the same reality I was in until I started to walk by. Then I realized it wasn't the book that was keeping him from pulling his pants up or his shirt down, because he's looking up at me and my homies, ass crack still completely unconcealed. I realized he's still staring, and then he starts to speak like he knows me. He says, Jermaine, I haven't seen you since the 7th grade.